find. No turning back, no treasure left behind. Blackmore has fallen, the portal torn wide. Oh, moon waits with shadows to hide. After Blackmore's in a voice cold and dry. The balance is shattered, succeed or die. The jewel lies buried deep in the stone. The star of all moon, power unknown. Through jungle and ruins, we seek what's concealed. The star of all moon, its power sealed. One step too late, the world falls away. We'll find the star, come what may. Grow like a shadow, unseen at night. Lorilla strikes when the moment is right. Earth and reach futures, his magic divining. Reggie crafts devices in the darkness shining. Mary defends with her sword held high. Wallaton moves where danger is nigh. I have a praise, a lifeline to all, guiding us safe through peril's thrall. Through jungle and ruins, we seek what's concealed. The star of Omu, its power sealed. One step too late, the world falls away. We'll find the star, come what may. Come what may. Kelly's the weaver who taps fate's hand. With dungeons and riddles, his trust we withstand. Through crumbled streets and temples we roam. The star within grasp will bring it home. Come what may. Through jungle and ruins, we seek what's concealed. The star of Omu, its power sealed. One step too late, the world falls away. We'll find the star, come what may. The moon whispers and calls through hidden halls and crumbled walls. The jewel awaits with untold powers. The star of Omu will soon be ours. Will soon be ours. Come with me.
And we're live. I thought he was gonna still keep counting. I was like, hey, maybe. That's funny. Dungeons and Dragons Sunday night. Welcome back. Episode 11. I was saying that I thought we were later on in the length in the amount of episodes we've had, but crazy Christmas break and all that throws everything off. Anyway, without further ado, Kelly, it's all your show, man.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, when we last left our heroes, you guys have left the ziggurat, traveling north through the Lost City under the advisement or hearsay that there was this creature named Mandelbaum that might know something, but you had mixed reactions. That some say they praise him and some say they avoid him. But you journeyed there anyway, and you came across his cottage, which appeared to be in quite well-standing, kept up. Not like this falling apart city around him.
Nichols had
and it
pictures of
seemed that he was
bumblebees
very
on 'em.
welcoming.
Give me 5 B's for a quarter.
A couple of
say.
servants that he had with him, and he invited you into his home. You have, I'm assuming, some sort of feelings toward, like, outlook of this guy. He seems very
Weird.
yeah, best this the term. He's very like faint of heart, and every little thing seems to make him.
Thirsty.
Yeah,
Yeah, it gets him excited or scared, or he's very emotional.
but he offered his home for whatever you need to rest or to recuperate. He has provisions that aren't travel rations. That's actual prepared food. It's all vegetarian, though. You notice there's no meat, but it's still well prepared. And you did learn from him that as Crow divulged, basically just threw up your entire reason for being there. And he kind of showed no real interest in the Star of Omu. He's heard of it, and he has learned that through reliable resources, information, that the star is a giant crystal that houses the power of an ancient genie, that in the hands of whoever claims it would have the power of this ancient genie. But he knows of the vault that you need to get through, and he has part of the key, one of the keys you need. And he's willing to give you his key in exchange for rescuing his wife that was kidnapped from his place and whisked away off to the west, sort of southwesterly area.
Yeah, by her lover.
Yeah.
He was kidnapped.
Yeah. I've been in this room for this guy for like 5 minutes, and I already want to leave.
Does he have any oil that maybe someone here could
oil would be
consecrate?
good.
Why do you want oil?
Because we need to put a certain shard in some holy oil
Oh, right.
to keep said flaming horse from coming down upon us and ripping our buttholes open.
Yes.
Exactly that.
Oh fuck! I can't even hit the chat window. Jeez. He says he does not.
No oil.
He doesn't. Their like flame source is wood.
He's not like, Jumbie, fetch me the vial of oil.
Yeah, from the bedroom.
Yeah. No. Yeah, like for what you're like describing, he says no.
Not that kind of oil.
Not that kind of oil. Yeah.
Oil,
They have
Like cooking
he has,
oil.
like, no, and he has like perfumed oil.
Oh,
No.
yeah, that's not going to work.
Can we make it holy?
You can
It's
make
like,
yourself smell
it's,
pretty.
It's not enough.
Oh, okay.
He tells you he has like a little tiny vial of it that, because you have to, the tabaxi told you you'd have to completely submerge that fragment into holy oil.
Yeah. I'm just assuming one of our holy people can consecrate oil.
Mr.
like
Mr. Holy Tie can, yeah.
I would
Praise
allow
God.
it as a like a ritual. Like if you wouldn't have to use a spell slot.
You just spend some time.
Like a 10 minutes praying to your god kind of thing.
Like a
Say
consecration.
Loon can do anything.
So yeah, he says that
Just the Star of Omu.
he says he'll give up his portion of the key. He gives like a vague response of like how he came upon the item and and how he knows that it's part of the key. He just kind of goes, yeah, well, these things happen and such thing comes to pass. And so how's the food?
I'm just like mowing down.
It's really good.
It's delicious. This is the best food we've had since we landed in this awful place.
Yeah. Well, in a long time, even in the jungle. The other part of
That's
the
true.
jungle.
Yeah.
You've been needing a lot of travel rations and stuff. So
Slap my belly and go, whoo, I sure could use a nap.
Cat nap.
he tells you Mandelbaum is like, I would like to show you something.
Oh,
This is where the vegetables came from, and it's just like where their latrine, right?
Yeah.
God, is the ether bunny gonna?
The ether bunny.
It's Futurama, the slurm thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slurm's
So
great, until you
he
find out.
starts to move towards the door.
I was gonna say, it just walks over the table. Just
Yeah. Goes right through it.
Zombie.
Yeah, you see he moved like he actually has a lot of grace to his movements. Oh, here, I'll unlock you guys. Just don't go running away.
Don't find his basement where he keeps all the children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever wants to come.
Uh-oh.
Dang it, Crow.
Ah, haha, arrows. Oh, now I done it. I moved the map. Everything's screwed up.
So as he's walking, he's like,
This is where you poop. Oh, thanks. Yeah.
And that's the garden.
Yeah.
yeah, he's talking away about how this place is that they're trapped there. Him and his servants are trapped. You're just running ahead.
Oh, I was actually moving it, thinking I was you, and I was like,
So he takes you in, and he kind of like with an expansive hand, he goes, "Huh?"
what do we see?
You see like a shrine that's and there's like this stone carving, and there's been like fresh wildflowers are spread across there, but propped up on this stone carving, you see what looks like to be a painting of some elven woman, very, very comely looking, attractive.
Is that your wife?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
And-
is this Mrs.
But no,
Mandelbaum?
the painting is of him and this elven woman, and like he's standing there all regal looking in his robes, and there's all these like little objects all over the place on this little shrine thing.
Anybody have locate person?
Mrs. Mandelbaum, I presume.
Not
That is my beloved wife. And he goes over and he like runs a finger across the face of the painting of his wife. The one thing you immediately notice though is his wife in the painting is not smiling. Like
was
he's
gonna
all like,
I was
He's
gonna
all
say,
like-
does she look happy in the picture?
make an insight check, Crow.
Or is she like looking for the door of the painting? I'm the most insightful person in this party. Oh, I almost was.
Let's say, were you being sarcastic?
No.
If anybody else
Oh,
wants
that's
to
a
really
history
look,
roll. Sorry. It's actually +1 on that, so it's actually a 15. Just click the wrong
anybody else
button.
can make an insight check.
Whatever, Ty. Ty rolls into this +8. Fine.
I believe him. Wow. A nice picture.
You're not rolling.
No.
I kind of just raise an eyebrow and look in depth at the picture, and then I look back at Mandelbaum and I look at the picture.
So, Ty and Reggie. Crow, you're kind of like, well, he kind of put all this together for his wife. He must love her, I suppose. Everybody else is like, oh, that's so nice. Look at that. Except for Ty and Reggie, you guys are like, yeah, something seems off. Like the inflection in his voice when he's talking, and then the whole like shrine thing. It just seems obsessive.
Is Mandelbaum Elven too?
No,
No.
he's
He's a human?
Tabaxi.
Or Tabaxi, sorry.
Yeah.
That just
I-
doesn't work just by that alone.
Is there any religious aspect to this shrine from like a deity that I would know?
Make a religion check.
While he's checking that out from a history point of view, is it normal for Tabaxi to like engage with those outside of their species, or are they more a crew that sticks with their own type of thing?
Make a history check. Roll. See if you're paying attention in Wisdom Leaf's class.
No, it wasn't. It was the most boring class Wisdom Leaf had to offer.
Or Dan is pretty sure it's not normal.
You know
for
what-
elves
you know
to
what it
sleep
is?
with,
Zach
Tabaxi.
said you didn't listen.
You know what it is Crow is a lover of all, and I've never believed that we're locked to a single entity.
I'll compliment him on his shrine and say, do you have any things or garments or piece of hair? I can cast some. I am a noted divinations mage, and I can cast scrying to try and find her, help us figure out where she's at.
I'm sorry, what are your
No.
notes?
Yeah, he says yes.
It's kind of rude to eat in front of your guests.
Yeah, he's like got a bag of like trail mix he's munching away on. Yeah, and while you guys are like, when you're asking this, he's over there, he's brushing leaves off of it and clearing any debris that might have fallen near it.
So it's incredibly well taken care of, like it's pristine.
I'm
Like I
just gonna
said,
go up and like bend a knee and just do a quick prayer to Ilmater and just say, "We will find her. I promise."
Is there a religious aspect to this?
not really.
It's less on the religion, more on the like weird
Obsessed
I
with
go-
psychotic
obsession.
tendencies.
I'm gonna make a skin suit out of you type person.
Yeah.
Puts a
She
lotion in the
might not have
basket.
run away. She might be buried in the back, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Puts a lotion in the basket.
Some kind of reverse thing, instead of having a fur coat, making a skin coat.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, thank you for showing us this. This will help in finding her.
What was that, Lorilla?
They're gonna inspect what he's wearing. Is it his wife?
Yeah.
Got elven ears on.
He pulls the hood up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, he says
Y'all are
we
nasty.
can retire back to my sitting room.
Oh, thank God I'm tired.
I'm gonna take kind of like a one last kind of look at that like shrine and go,
Go.
I'm sticking around. If Ty's sticking around, I'm sticking around.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a close look at it. Kind of mimic what Mari did, but just paying really close attention to it.
When you guys come back inside, you see his two servants haven't really. They've cleared away some of the empty bowls that you guys have left. That's
And
about it.
draw a hot bath for us or anything.
Ty's gonna look around, and does he see any other servants kicking around?
No.
I'm gonna kind of poke Crow and get him to do a quick look. His perception's probably better than mine.
Yeah, I just give him a sharp nod and I'll do a lap around the building, both peeking in the window and looking out around the building too.
There is no windows.
Peeking in the wall.
Just if you don't see anyone, just
Yeah.
peeking
Do you
at
want me to actually
everything.
walk the lap or just make check?
Which
or...
way are you going?
Clockwise around the building.
Okay. So I'll get back to you guys. So on the inside, Mandelbaum like sits back in his chair and he says, "Please eat some more if you haven't had your fill."
Where can I
again? Said anywhere except my chamber, of course.
Reggie lays down.
Just like on the floor, right there, right?
Yeah, he says if you want to, anywhere on the floor is fine. You guys see one of the servants just kind of goes out onto the terrace thing.
I'll ask him again. Say, do you have a lock of her hair or something?
Yeah, he
Describe.
He motions to the other servant, and he passes through that curtain.
Excellent.
Okay, Crow. I'm gonna move you.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just kind of walking. You're on this side now. So, trying to put you in a square. And you see as you kind of just walking this past the raised patio thing, you see the one servant kind of steps out on the stairs and is like looking at you. You see he's pulling a pipe from his belt and he's packing it with tobacco. He just kind of does the nod to you. But he looks like he doesn't have a happy look. He looks very stern.
He looks like a guard.
Yeah. He's not, his weapon isn't drawn. You note that his shield is leaning against the side of the stairwell. His sword is in its scabbard in his belt.
Tabaxi as well?
Yes.
Would I know what is it just like a standard tobacco pipe that he's got, or is it?
Make a perception check. Please.
Come on.
At least you got a lot more on that.
Still got 14.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna write it out. You guys all plug your ears.
Okay.
When he brings the pipe to his mouth, you notice that his hand is backwards. Like his whole hand just bends the other way when he holds the pipe.
Like as if he's double jointed.
Yeah.
Well, like that picture that he showed us.
I would say that sounds familiar.
Do you have that picture again?
Yep.
Which we noticed Mandelbaum had too.
We'd assumed it was bad AI. Apparently, it was the point.
Oh, this is the one. That's good. I changed the name to Creature.
Creature. Oh, that's so weird.
Okay.
Yeah, if anybody knows, just... So yeah, you see when he pulls the pipe up to his mouth.
I love how there's a little Mandelbaum on his shield.
That's because Mandelbaum's always in his heart.
Yeah, he's got a picture to
on
remind
his
him.
shield.
Yeah, like that's my boss.
It's on the
you
back
know?
of his shield, so he knows what he's protecting.
Yeah.
And yeah, when he strikes like an ember, I don't think they had matches then.
Maybe like a little flint box kind of thing.
Yeah, you see the same thing. Even his other hand, he holds the flint with like the palm facing out and the fingers all bending the other way.
Very strange.
Makes my fingers hurt thinking about it.
And again, he just lights his pipe and he starts puffing on. He just kind of gives you a stern nod, but he doesn't like question you as you continue to walk around.
Yeah, I don't stop or make it obvious that I'm like sneaking around. I just, when he gives me the nod, I just give him a nod back.
Yeah, so you're
And
just like you're on a stroll kind of thing.
Yeah, or like a patrol kind of thing. I don't say
But
anything to him. I just simply acknowledge that he's there and continue going.
But he when he's puffing on his pipe, like he watches you.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah,
And not side-eyed, like he's not doing the side-eye thing.
He's
his
kinda,
head actually moves until you go around the corner, and then you can move back to where Ty is.
Yeah, I don't make a point to like hide or anything as soon as he notices me. And then when I complete my loop and I get back to Ty, I let him know that one of the guards came out onto the porch with his pipe. Did I make note of his hands being backwards, or is that just
yes?
okay.
You did.
So I say that to Ty as well. I'm like, I'm not sure if you noticed or not, but something's weird with their hands.
I'm just going to step up to the monument thing here. I'm going to tap to that symbol that you say I see, and then I'm just going to keep walking. But I've made like a really good mental note of what I've seen, and I'm going to make a doodle of it or like a drawing of it, and I get some free time.
But what the thing that you notice, like when you kind of look at the stone carving more, is that there's only one. There's not multiple of it.
But still, I recognize it.
Yes.
As being something of opposite of me, so it stands out.
There's other symbols on that the stone sort of headstone. It's not really a tombstone or anything. It's just kind of a monument thing. But you recognize, even Crow, you guys recognize them as just sort of like standard symbols of remembrance and of love and caring and
But I'm going to point to that one in particular. Does he recognize it?
Make a history check, I guess. Crow.
With advantage.
I'll give you an extra +2.
Okay, I'll take it. All right, here we go. Maybe.
Hey.
Yeah, when Ty points out that symbol to you, one of the things you did pay attention in Wisdom Leaf's class was some kind of hieroglyphic stuff, and
when I woke up,
from your cat nap, you when Ty mentions what it is, like what it can represent, you I remember.
Wait a second.
Learning something about that. That's not good.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him to be quiet.
I don't get that sense out. I'm like, wait a second, that's and Ty's just like, shh.
Yeah, you recognize it as it was a symbol that Wisdom Leaf told you that can represent bad things.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna head nod to him.
Dan pokes his head around the corner. Hello.
Yeah, when you shush me, I give you a curt nod for understanding, and then I'm just gonna follow you. Correct.
Okay, so you guys back in. The servant comes back. And, he hands over like a scarf, like a head dressing thing.
Kind of look
to Mandelbaum. And then you see he takes it right away, and he's like, takes like a big whiff of it, and he rubs it against his face, and you hear him start to, you see him start to kind of like whimper a bit.
He
and then he
misses
does,
his wife.
And he he flops into the chair very dramatically, and he kind of his hand comes out. So you notice now he's holding it weird, like the hand is the opposite way as he hands it to you, Erdan. Will this help?
Should. Can I inspect it to see if it's got any hair on it?
Yeah,
any of her hair, sorry.
I was gonna say he's a hairy guy.
Yeah,
so-
yeah.
There's hair everywhere.
Yeah. After that, I'm looking away from the slobber.
You find from looking at the portrait, you saw that the elven woman had longish hair, and obviously Mandelbaum is short-haired. You find a few long hairs in this headdress thing.
Okay, I'll pluck them off. Yeah, these'll do fine. Is this house warded against scrying?
Nothing that I've done.
Okay, good.
This house was here when I came here. I did nothing. My servants fixed it up.
And they did a good job. I'll sit down in one of the chairs and pull out my crystal orb.
Okay. Lorilla, did you just dive back into the pond when you came back in?
It's a calling, No, I'm just dipping my feet in,
Okay. Yeah, the water's very fresh looking and cool. It's a welcome relief from the hot, steamy jungle air outside.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you gonna do, Erdan? What does anybody else? The rest of you two can come in if you want.
Yeah.
Joining Lorilla and washing up a bit.
The guard outside there tying Crow, he just steps aside, motions with the stem of his pipe if you want to go past.
Moving maps.
The whole world just shifted.
As I'm going past the guard, I give him another nod, and I'm like, pretty well protected place you have here. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I'll pull out my crystal ball and cast scrying with it.
Okay.
Because I haven't seen her before, she gets +5 to her save modifier. But because I have the lock of hair, she gets -10.
But you saw the picture, but you haven't physically seen her. You saw the portrait.
It says you have heard of the target is +5 to the save. First hand you've met the target is 0. So since I haven't met her, I assume that that counts as that. But that would leave the DC at 22 wisdom save for her once I cast it.
Well, she gets +5, right? Or -5.
She gets +5 and then -5, and the DC's 17. So that turns.
So the DC stays at 17. She just gets
-5.
-5.
Yeah, okay.
Because if it was 23, she might not even have a chance to do it, right?
Well, I mean, if she gets -5, it's going to be just as bad.
Yeah, it's going to be hard, but
yeah,
if she rolls a 20 or something.
Yeah.
So this is to avoid
being scryed on.
A sensor working.
The detection.
Does she have to actively be avoiding?
No.
No.
I think you can actively allow it, but you can't.
And so what does it tell you?
So on success or on a failed save, the spell creates an invisible sensor within 10 feet of the target. You can see and hear through the sensor as if you were there. The sensor moves with the target, remaining within 10 feet of it for the duration, which is 10 minutes.
Are you speaking out loud? Like you're doing your scrying, are you giving a play-by-play analysis of what you see? Because you see something. And how far can you scry? It doesn't matter.
As long as it's on the same plane as me.
Oh, you see nothing.
What? Fuck! She's not on the same plane. I see nothing. Okay then. Yeah, it says she has to be on the same plane of existence as you.
You see, actually, I'll give you this. You see, you're trying to scry, and you see a building that looks almost exactly like this one, like Mandelbaum's place, but it's in worse shape. And you briefly see, for a split second, you see this. You see the wife lying down on what looks like to be some kind of like ancient arcane magic circle like something that would be used in magical rituals, and then the vision blinks out.
Hmm.
Like then it just seems to be cut off.
I'll just kind of
But
look at
you see that like nobody was forcing her. There was nobody else with her. Looks like she was doing it on her own free will, like she was getting down, and then she seems to be lying down. But yeah, you saw what looked like this, like crafted arcane circle, something that a magic user would use to summon or do some kind of ritual with.
Did I have time to get a look at it and do an take or do an Arcana check, see if I recognize the circle?
Sure.
Or not? No.
Go ahead, make an Arcana check. No.
Okay then. I'll just look
Magic.
at Mandelbaum. I'll just look at Mandelbaum.
You just know it was wizardy.
Yeah, wizardy. It wasn't tinkering then. That's good.
Yeah.
I'll just look at Mandelbaum. Sorry, the spell doesn't seem to be working. This place messes with magic.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I was hoping for something. Ty, where are you going?
I'm just gonna see if I can take a quick peek through the cracks of the curtains without trying to draw too much attention.
Make a stealth check.
Splashy, splash, splash. Me and Lorilla are playing footsies in
So mine.
Sawing logs.
Oh,
That's actually
disadvantage.
not bad.
Still not bad.
Dang.
But I'm better. The guard looks over at you, the servant, and he takes a step towards you, and he says, "Excuse me, can I help you?" You got your kind of like you're trying to get your hand out to try and push the curtain aside.
No, just admiring how clean this place is. Compared to the rest of the jungle, this is a paradise.
Mandelbaum from the other side of the room. What's going on over there? And I haven't given them names. He goes, "Number 13, what are you doing? Don't disturb our guests."
I think Mandelbaum would refer to them as numbers.
Yeah.
I'll kind of walk in between Crow and him, kind of give him a long kind of look as I pass him.
Yeah, same thing. Like he doesn't flinch away or anything. He just has a stern look as you walk past.
Well, we can
So
still,
have you
still look for her in the morning.
Okay, so you've agreed to his
Terms?
his request of finding the wife, and he will surrender his part of the key.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the blip I saw quiet until we're out of earshot.
Is he being specific? Does he wants us to find and return her?
Yes, he
that's
said that
the
last
terms.
time, yeah. He wants his wife back. Wants his wife brought back to him. How could
Is your
such
wife
a thing
of
happen?
royal, or is she?
Well,
come
she's
from a
my
wealthy-
queen.
And
I get that, but what is her heritage or her lineage? Where does she come from?
Oh, she came from an upstanding family. Yes.
And he's denounced violence as an order to get her back. Because he kind of did the
Oh, he's completely. Every time you guys talk about what you've done and traipsing through the jungles and all the dangers you've come across, he just looks like visibly shaken. He's just like, I just don't have the heart for that kind of thing. I don't know how you could do that.
When he says she's from a nice family, I kind of look at him. She's not an Eventine, is she?
Yes, she is.
Shit.
How do you know that?
I'll very
Fucking lucky
quickly.
I'm sleeping.
I'll very quickly speak up and say, there's a lot of history involved with this city. We keep finding that name everywhere we go.
I'll look at Crow and kind of shake my head, and I'll stand up and I'll bow, do the formal. I am Erdan Lane Eventine.
Slap
I'm gonna put
myself
my
in the
hand
forehead.
on I'm gonna put my hand on my weapon.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready here.
Like, that was the dumbest thing you could have possibly done.
So you announce your
If you
heritage.
if you didn't say it, Mario was gonna blurt it out.
I know it's my heritage.
Even
on,
like even after I make a very obvious attack, I'm sorry, I don't mean to railroad you here, but I make a very obvious, like, you guys know that I'm not telling the truth, and I very quickly jump in and I'm like, oh no, that's a name we've heard through the city. You're still gonna be like, Crow, you're an idiot. No, I'm the Eventine.
Hold on. Says Crow that blurts out what we've been doing this entire time in the jungle.
Exactly.
And I'm not even sure I've told Crow my last name, to be honest with you.
It's been brought up a couple of times.
I do know your lineage. Now I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I am going to say that I do say that as soon as you're like, oh, is she an Eventine, and I see that look in your face, and Mandelbaum starts questioning, I immediately jump in and go, oh yeah, the name's all over the place in the jungle. We're just trying to figure out what it even means. It's an interesting coincidence.
You see, Mandelbaum is like, his head's like swiveling back and forth between you guys, and he has this like, one of you is a relative. But
I'm
then
gonna
you would
step
be even
forward.
more. He doesn't like do anything. He actually implores you that you will be more intent to bring my wife back to me. One
Yes,
of your own cousins.
All right, what's
Yes,
her name?
The family tree is long. What's her?
I didn't give her a name. I didn't give her a first name. You can call her whatever you want.
She is
Something.
Eventine.
Eventine.
But does he recognize the name?
Yes.
Her name is
'Cause
Eventine
He
Eventine.
knows that she was, because he said that because Ty asked if
Yeah.
his wife was from some royalty or something, but he said, I don't know about royalty, but Mandelbaum said she was from a prominent family. She was
But does he
but
like
then
know
that's when
about her?
Erdan went, was she an Eventine? And he was like, yes.
That's
Yeah,
a matter
yeah.
of fact.
Yeah. Matter of fact.
Mandelbaum,
Does he know? No. Does Erdan know her?
no,
know
you
who
didn't.
she
When you
is?
saw the portrait, you didn't recognize her.
Do you know
Oh,
how big? Do you know
The-
how
the
big our family
family's-
tree is?
Yeah, the family's cool.
Yeah, but no, it's obviously not someone super important.
No.
But
Not
it's
like
name.
because he would know the important people in the Eventine.
Yeah,
right?
she could be 186th in line of the
Yeah, because
title.
there's tons of them because they're all they're elves. They
Yeah.
don't die.
They live
And
for a long
how
time.
did you meet this Eventine? I'm gonna get a little more stern here.
She
Fell
met
into my
me.
trap.
He just that was so long ago. Let me think. What did the DM write for me?
Are any of us picking up on Ty's tone shift?
Yeah, you guys know the intensity when he wants to be.
When
But his answer is, again, it's vague. He just says it was at the university, I don't know, some lecture. It was a long time ago. She approached me.
when Ty does that,
Then he turns back to Erdan and he's trying to get more information about that. Like he completely cuts you off, Ty. Like if you're trying to say anything, he just stops talking about that and starts talking to Erdan.
I'm gonna make
Bro.
an insight check.
when Ty does that tonal shift, I'm gonna look around the room at the party. What is everyone doing? Is anyone paying attention to Ty
Well,
or changing?
so far, Larilla and Mari,
Splash, splash, splash.
You guys aren't
they've
paying
kind
attention.
of they've stripped
Reggie's
some
out
of their
cold.
gear off, and
Yeah, I'm doing like a thorough cleaning, but not like naked. But I'm
you notice
stripping
that
down.
you do notice that anything like when you wash anything in this pond thing, like this fountain, any of the soil stuff, it just like goes to the bottom and disappears.
Oh damn! Yeah, I'm really cleaning everything.
I think Wallerton at this point is looking amongst Erdan, Ty, Mandelbaum, his staff, back to Ty, back to Erdan. He's a wise person, and he's piecing everything together slowly in his mind, even if it's not all making sense.
Like I said,
Reggie's
when you guys are in this, like his sitting room, those senses that were pulling at you before, like the visions that you were having, or these voices you were
All of
hearing.
the bad things.
Yeah, none of that's happening here.
And I'm gonna ask him very bluntly if he has any connection to Zolv or the other one. What's the other one's name?
Love you.
Vecna. Or not Vecna.
Vecna.
I keep wanting to saying Vagabond, but it's not Valganon. That's it.
Valganon.
Oh, that's what it is. I knew it was a V.
I knew it was a
You
mean,
notice
again-
like he shows like he has a very like confused look on both names. Are these friends of yours?
I'm inciting.
I'm inciting everything.
Oh yeah, he
Dude.
is super questionable to me right now.
Oh, hang on, let me see. Because I think he beat you. Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, you're like looking at him, and yeah, he looks visibly confused on the names of Zolv and Valganon. Vagabond.
Vagabond.
Seeing
How
Ty
do
getting
you-
a little aggressive, I'm gonna pipe in a bit here and just be like, "We're in the house of family, Ty.
I'm putting my hand up
Calm
to
it down a
him
little
to
bit,
shut
man."
him up, and I'm like, "How do you keep your place unaffected by Valganon's influence?"
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm
What
gonna
do you
insight
mean?
that too.
What do you mean?
Can I insight
Influence?
that as well?
Go ahead.
Damn.
So you're asking how he keeps his place protected?
Essentially, yeah, protected from the jungle, protected from outside interference.
He said he replies with like he doesn't know what you're talking, like he doesn't know who Valganon is or what this influence is. That the you kind of detect that he's not saying the whole truth, but you believe it's not about Valganon, but maybe about himself.
And did he tell us where he comes from?
He comes from Greyhawk, like the world of Greyhawk. He didn't say specifically, but he did tell you that that he met Mrs. Eventine at the university, the Eventine University. He was there on a lecture. That was some time ago. He didn't specify. It's pretty obvious to all of you, like a lot of his answers are vague and sort of like offhanded remarks of like, yeah, well, you know, things happen. Or it was a long time ago. Who can remember? he's just like, I'm, offering my house and to stay, and I don't understand all the hostility to me. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, he waves his hand, and
Is anything happening when he's doing his hand waves? Like when he's doing his,
well,
like,
no, he's he's waving to his servant. He goes 13, and so Crow, the servant is just about to like look, and he looks at you as you're like taking and he goes, do you need something, Master Tabaxi?
Does he right where I'm standing?
Yeah. Like you were
Like about to turn around, or have I already? Yeah,
and,
okay.
And he kind of puts a hand on your shoulder, and just as his master calls him out, like his master's like, 13, I need some wine. And he was about to go, but then he put his hand on your shoulder and said, is there anything you need?
I just look at him and go, wine.
Milk.
Wine would be great.
I love milk. Yeah.
Mandelbaum, and I look over and I'm like, Mandelbaum, you do know how to treat your guests. And then I kind of shoot a look over to Ty like
So then 13 goes to that imaginary cabinet that I don't have, and pulls out like a wooden decanter, carafe of some kind, and a cup. Mandelbaum says to you, Ty, he's like, well, I mentioned before, and he does it again. His empty cup there, he like waves his hands around it, and it starts to like levitate in the air. So I do have some skills.
Ty does not seem satisfied with any of these answers.
I kind of say over to Ty and go, maybe we need to take well,
there has to be a way that, like,
Ty.
if you blow,
like, yeah, that's it. Like, that's,
you can't just. Well, I don't believe that. I'm gonna keep pressing.
as
far as you can tell now, Ty is like, you don't seem. He's not threatening you. He's not aggressive.
You're right now in a state of disbelief in him, but I think the majority of the party, especially those splashing in the pool, are comfortable enough. And I just say to Ty, I was like, as I can see he's getting more like amped. I say, Ty, maybe the lightest saloon needs to shine on this for a moment. We should take a short rest here.
The light of saloon does not shine here, and I'll just walk away.
Okay.
That's sad. Splash, 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 splash.
You still see that guard standing at the top of the stairs of the terrace there. He gives you a nod, still puffing on his pipe. You look out over the wall, Ty, and it's quiet. Like, you hear the standard jungle sounds, birds and whatnot, but you don't even hear, like before when you guys were going through other structures, every once in a while you'd hear like some gut-wrenching roar or some kind of strange screeching sound. You don't even hear any of that.
All you hear is...
Yeah.
I got
Splish, splash, splish, splash.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's peaceful.
jungle.
Exactly, you hear that.
I imagine where Ty is from originally is jungle-esque. Maybe not as crazy as this, but...
Yeah, that was maybe a little more tame than this one. So the rest of you inside, 13 brings Mandelbaum, pours him a wooden cup of wine and hands it to him, and he puts the carafe on the table. There's still that, I don't know if you guys drank the ale or not.
Yeah, Mari's gonna grab a glass of wine. she's done cleaning herself, and she's
Right.
gonna find a spot against the wall to
Yeah.
beside Reggie and be like,
He's,
"Yes, sir, we will get your wife back."
And I say to Mandelbaum, I'll go speak with our friend and see what's the matter.
He drinks his watch, he grabs his cup and he's like, yes.
Oh,
Well, I think I'm going to retire for a while. I'm feeling faint.
We appreciate your hospitality.
Yes, my servants are at your disposal. Just ask and they will provide. I will see you later on.
Do you have a case of collie root potions by chance?
he gave us some
I know.
He already gave you two.
I know. I mean, like
a case.
a
No,
case.
case, like a dozen of them.
I want a flat,
a barrel.
flat collie root.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come out here and just kind of in a hushed voice say to Ty, for now we need to. All I'll say is for now we need to play along.
13 just kind of goes and stands beside the curtain. There's like a little stool there. It's also along that south wall to the west of the curtain is where the cabinet is.
Yeah.
And so yeah, he sits there and he pulls out his pipe.
Oh, he's allowed to smoke inside. 13's coming up in the world.
Well, you guys saw Mandelbaum smoking when you guys first got
Oh,
there.
okay.
so-
See, I thought eight stepped outside to smoke his pipe, so 8's the lowest on the totem pole. It's like 8, you will smoke your pipe outside.
You'll say it more faintly though.
Jambe. So yeah, I will. I'll just kind of quietly say to Ty, because I don't have a way to secretly say it to him, unless Ty understands thieves can't. But I don't think you do.
Okay, what other language do you have?
Elven and Common, and they understand all of it. So.
No, they don't understand common.
Oh, they don't understand. We've been speaking
They
in
only-
Elven this whole time.
This whole time you've been speaking in Elvish.
That's why Reggie went to sleep
Oh, I
because
was
he
like-
can't understand Elven.
Okay.
It's all gibberish to him.
And
Yeah.
so hushed in Common, I'll say to Ty, we need to play along because we need the protection of this building, but we'll inform the party once we leave here.
I don't think she's coming back.
Hopefully
Not
neither.
willingly.
Hopefully neither are we. We need that key. But the curtain is under intense guarding. Stopped me before I even moved for it.
Oh.
Something's going on here. And we should and enough I just kind of say to him is that we should be cautious with all things. And I kind of raise my eyebrows when I say that. Inferring our voices as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
correct.
number 8 there, you guys probably can't see him, but
I can just see the edge of him.
Yeah,
I
I
imagine
can
he
see
kind
him,
of
yeah.
steps like ahead in the door, like, you all right in there?
well, it's just because it's a stairwell.
Yeah.
So, but he's standing at the top of the stairs, so he can. But you see, he's not like, even with you guys whispering in your language, he's not like trying to. He's not staring at you. You just see he glances over and then just looks out to the landscape and puffs on his pipe.
Let's get our rest.
Every once in a while, you see his ears perk up, like he turns his head to like the southeast, kind of does the, and then looks back to another direction. But nothing come. You guys don't hear anything. No
Okay.
roars or growls or strange.
Let's get our
strange
rest and then
squeaking
let's
sounds.
leave.
Yep.
I give Ty the kind of that curt nod again, and then I make my way back into the room. And find kind of a comfy spot. Is this
Yeah, you-
this just a chair? Or is this like a throne?
It's an ornate looking chair that was been constructed, and you're gonna sit in his chair.
I take a seat there. Yeah.
You curl up like a cat. Sitting in
Yeah.
his
Oh yeah. No, I find the kind of the comfy. I find that the butt groove, and I kind of get comfy into it.
Mandelbaum was tall, but he was pretty lanky looking. Like he was probably close to 7 feet tall, but he was pretty skinny.
So, with all of this, do I know what they actually are? As Ty, does he know what they actually are?
You know that they are tabaxis.
They look like tabaxis,
Yeah.
but with the weird
mean,
hands and
They're different than what crow.
They don't look like me, but they look like a relative.
yeah, they look like
Yeah.
a cat species type person, but with the backwards hands, the symbols that I've seen.
Are
Is
you
Ty
staying
putting
out
this
there
together?
mulling it out?
Yeah, I'd be kind of, because I've been trained even in my old belief system, I've been trained to abolish creatures that have connections to demons and devils and all that. And that I feel hasn't changed even under the guidance of Saloon now.
Her dad pulled a Ralph Wiggum. I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Well, you can make a history check. History or religion, I guess, whatever's better.
Definitely religion. Nope.
They're weird. That's you're chalking it up as just something bizarre.
Something's odd.
Yeah. Because I can't allow you to just keep making checks after check after check until you finally get it.
Yeah.
And then going, oh well, see, I was right, or
Well, yeah, he
Well,
has this weird mistrust, but he doesn't click into something.
yeah, you.
I would look at it as you basically letting it go. Fine, I don't trust him, but
Oh no, Ty doesn't let it go.
He didn't ask
never let
that you swear fealty to him or anything.
Not-
he just
No.
yeah, not letting it go as in you're gonna forget about it, but letting it go as in you're looking at this scenario as something's up here, but you're not willing to disrupt the entire party for it, kind of thing.
Ty just has this sinking feeling because there's an Eventine involved. There's things that he's seen here that he doesn't like and doesn't trust. And he doesn't trust these people even more. And he knows what the Eventines are capable of, even if they don't know what they're capable of. Their blood alone can unleash hell upon the world.
Hey.
And the picture and stuff, and
Her
the
dad's
way
like,
it's
hey,
all
wait a
there.
minute.
Like the picture and the way she, like the way they're like standing together and their appearances, like there's a lot to be said there. And then, like I said, Ty just has this sinking feeling right now that none of this is good.
Are you relaying this to your comrades?
He's not
Not
even in
right
the
at
same
the moment,
room as
No.
us.
He's mulling it over in his head. Yeah.
You're doing that Sherlock Holmes thing. Punch left.
I
Hit the clavicle.
think
Yeah.
I am going
Disorient.
to go. What is over here? This is a table?
Yep.
I'm going to set this table up for a ritual commune.
Okay. And that takes some time.
Takes a minute to cast as a ritual. No, 10 minutes, sorry, to cast as a ritual.
Okay.
And then when it's cast, I can ask 3 questions that can be answered with yes or no. The divine beings aren't necessarily omniscient, as the answers I get might become as unclear if it is information beyond the deity's knowledge.
Okay. So you pull up a
Wait.
chair and you sit down and you start getting out your.
So you can answer yes, no, or unclear.
Or if the yes or no becomes too definitive, then it might give a phrase. But I can share the spell.
So the rest of you are doing what?
I'm gonna make an attempt to take a sleep in this chair.
Easier if you hit a little chat bubble. So I can't open the link.
Oh, where do I put it in just the...
No, you click that little chat button on the top when you open up the spell, or like the little chat symbol.
Yeah, I've never actually.
I'll
shared
put
before.
record to chat. Is that the one?
Yeah, that one.
There you go.
There you go.
Now, does Erdan and his wife, do they have like, do they look similar? Like they're the same family?
Well, without
There's similar-
really seeing the wife like in person,
He looks like an elf.
she has. You saw like the high elf features. Like I always picture high elves to be
A little more angular.
well, yeah, like the ears are a little more taller, cheekbones are a little more pronounced, a little more refined than the wood elf. You saw that; those features were there.
I'm just thinking if we dress Erdan in drag, then could we pull off as his wife?
Do I have disguised self? I don't know.
It's me, your long lost love.
Yep.
Just
Oh, you
channeling
can
your
pull
inner Jerry.
And just go in there when he's like half asleep. He won't know any difference.
Take one for the
guard is
team.
like-
Take one for the teamer, Dan.
No.
We're your family.
Well, if you're going to disguise anybody, you would disguise Mari. At least she's a female.
So if there is hanky panky, it makes sense.
Yeah, there's female parts there. Oh, I guess Lorilla's female too. Sorry, Lorilla.
Oh, don't bring me into that.
Yeah, size might be an issue there.
7 feet versus 2, yeah.
Okay, so Ty, you do the rest of you. You're just like falling asleep, looking for a place to sleep.
Wallerton's still looking like he's piecing it all together. His head's like bouncing between everyone and his staff.
So and he's like,
It's always right there. Like it's always right there, and then he loses it immediately.
then he's counting. He's going, okay.
Yeah, I think Mari's already closed her eyes.
Okay. So you
Me and Reggie both did not sleep.
Not since we got here.
Yeah.
big bags under your eyes. Yeah, some level of exhaustion might have been kicking in soon.
Yeah.
So do you completely? Well, you wear a breastplate anyway, Reg. So you got to take that off to sleep. So you ungear yourself.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing.
Reg.
I'm doing the same thing because I have breastplate as well.
Yeah, you can't sleep properly, and that because it's considered
What about my studded leather?
You can sleep in light.
light armor. You can sleep in without any problems, cause any issues.
Is it considered light?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hide, leather, studded leather.
That's
Added.
all. That's all normal. Okay.
Those are all considered light armor. So your ritual there, Ty. First time in a while, you feel like as you're setting it up, like the connection to Saloon is strong. Here,
Feel like I'm doing the right thing then.
like you're not, like when you've been trying to connect to her to get the divine powers, it's always been a struggle. But your spell goes off. You commune. Candles or incense or whatever it is you have to set up.
And it's just going to be kind of just low mumbles to myself as I'm doing it.
Well, like I said, they don't understand common, so
Yeah.
yeah, that guy, the guard 8 there, he kind of looks over at you. He kind of has a quizzical look on his face as he's restocked his pipe and is puffing on it. He's like, you're distracting him from his guard duty. He's not even looking out there anymore. He's watching you.
So my first question is going to be, does Mandelbaum mean to harm his wife now or in the future?
Isn't that 2 questions? I
If you
don't.
want
I
to
don't.
count it as two,
I
sure.
don't mean to be. a
Okay, well
stickler.
then I'll reword it
That
as
guy.
Does Mandelbaum ever mean to harm his wife?
That I think, yeah.
No.
Okay. Is Mandelbaum trying to deceive us openly?
What was the last part?
Is Mandelbaum openly trying to deceive us?
Yes. You get 3 questions, it was?
3.
Yeah.
Okay, you have one more.
Is Mandelbaum a fiend?
Gotta look that up real quick.
Yes.
And then my spell will fade.
Yeah, then the incense goes out. Poof.
I'm
But
just
yeah,
gonna,
again, your connection was like, wow, this feels good.
and then I'm just gonna kind of lean forward under the table, my hands crossed, just like very deep in thought. And just consider everything I just heard.
Once it's over, you see the guard 8 just kind of like puffs on his pipe and then turns and looks out. He sits down on the top step and kind of leans against the railing.
I'm staring daggers into his back now.
Lorilla, if you're not asleep yet, you see that guard is looking at you, not malevolently, but just kind of like. Do you speak Elvish?
No, I don't.
You speak splash, 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 splash.
Yeah, you say it's kind of saying something in Elvish to you. Not in a harsh way. It's kind of like.
Is
I don't know.
anyone awake or dance
I
still there?
guess-
Does he hear it?
Well, and Wallerton too.
Yeah.
Wallerton, are you paying attention to this? Or are you still
Waterton speaks Elvish?
He's an elf.
He is an elf.
considering he's
Oh
an
yeah,
elf?
yeah.
The wood
He
elf.
better.
The real question is, does he
Oh,
really?
he's wood elf, not even half elf. He's
He,
wood elf.
he speaks
a wood elf, yeah.
He speaks stave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Wood.
kind of feeling suddenly important, he
facts.
pops up real quick and then hops over, and we'll start to translate.
You heard him say, like, you're a curious little one.
He thinks you're short. And funny looking.
Wow.
Has it in? No, the
That
end.
sounds like an accurate Wallerton translation.
The end funny looking comes from the staff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
thinks-
he's like
he-
holds it in front of him. It's funny looking.
He thinks you're short and funny looking.
He actually asks if you. He now looks at you, Wallerton, because you're translating, and he points at Lorilla and then points at the other sleeping gnome. Are they friends, or are they? What's their story?
They are the best of friends. They grew up together as children. They are siblings. And I just go on like some rant.
The guard seems intrigued. Like he eats up your story. He's like nodding his head. Wow.
Just like a 10-minute explanation of brother and sister.
Is that common in their culture? Could you add in some strange kind of freaking stuff?
Yeah.
He says that the guard says that he's never seen their species before.
Oh, they're common. They sprout out of the ground like weeds everywhere.
Are you telling me what you're telling him, or are you just like?
No,
going
no.
on
This
with it?
is
No,
now
he's
I've
talking
completely
Elvish.
forgotten about you now.
Yeah, they're just talking in Elvish now to the two of them. But you see the guard is like he points at you with his weird finger every now and then and points at Reggie snoring beside the pond there.
Does he
He's
give me a
actually
thumbs up?
louder than the pond itself. So he thanks you for your tale. He kind of encourages you to get some rest.
Yeah, he will cuddle up behind a bush here because it's kind of shadowy, maybe.
Okay. Is anybody doing anything else? Mandelbaum didn't say anything about that they will keep watch through the entire night or anything. That's up to you guys. Right now, they're standing watch.
I made an assumption that this place has stood safely as long as it has.
Okay.
Mari's just sawing logs.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try and get my 4 hours trance in, and then I'll stand watch after that.
Some would say Mari's a little too trusting.
Okay, so yeah, 4 hours goes by, and both Wallerton and Erdan, you guys come up from your trance/meditations. And yeah, you see the guard sitting on the stool by the curtain. He's kind of got his head against the wall. His eyes are like half closing a bit. As soon as you stir, though, he kind of like wakes up. He says something to you. He goes, "No, you can go back to sleep."
We all need rest.
I smile. Where else? That's enough for us. Can I roll my portents?
Just hang on a sec. The rest of the night goes by, and I will just, and everybody gets a long rest.
Hey. Do you have a question for the servants when I wake up, whenever that moment comes?
Yeah, you can roll your portents if you think it's important.
Not liking those ones.
5 and a 12. Yeah, the 12's kind of iffy.
12's quite iffy.
One at a time. You guys get you to roll a d10.
Who do you want to start?
I don't care. Just someone roll it. Well, no.
Damn it, why did you have to set the bar that high? You see what you did? Do you see what you did? Damn it.
Well,
Come
we're
on,
going
5.
I-
Oh,
Okay, so
Order here.
whatever number you rolled, you all get those temporary hit points.
Cool.
Sweet.
on top of
So
other
Crow gets 1.
Well, technically, everyone still has. Everyone that had 11 already still has 11, which I think is everyone.
Does it wipe out after a long rest?
No, it's 24 hours.
I thought it was after you finish a long rest.
I thought
Maybe.
most temporary hit points were long rest.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, Ruben mine
Reread it.
automatically.
When
It
we're
doesn't actually say in this. It's whatever the rule is for temporary hit points. Maybe
yeah,
it is a long
it's
rest.
after a long rest.
Yeah, 'cause
Uh,
I don't think that's what I'm gonna rule.
Okay.
So
When-
these, like, you can do it again, and it'll stack on what you just got. That's fine.
It'll stack or replace.
It'll stack on top of what Mandelbaum's house gave you.
Oh,
If you do your inspirational speech thing.
I'm gonna ask the guard if they're in possession of any arrows, like just normal arrows.
I
don't
wiped
know.
a small puddle of spittle off of Mari's leg where I was sleeping.
Yeah.
And if they are in possession of any, if they would be willing to spare any. I'll pay
Thanks.
if that's what they want.
They do not.
They don't have any arrows. Okay.
You see, which I just checked. The guards, they actually have javelins on their backs.
Okay.
And then in the one corner, there's a little wooden bucket thing that has some javelins in it.
I'm going to walk up to Reggie and be like, "Hey, Reggie, Would you mind fixing these 5 broken arrows for me, buddy?
No problem. Anything for you, Crow. I'll spend the 5 minutes fixing
Okay.
arrows for him gladly.
Then you see Mandelbaum emerges from Lorilla. Make a perception check. As the curtain sort of rustles, the guard stands up.
Oh. Oh.
And when Mandelbaum walks through, you just kind of like glance, and you see what looks just like a large bed chamber. There's a bed, and there's a trunk, and there's a table, and some other furnishings. Nothing nefarious. There's no children chained to the floor and anything like that.
Can I try to like sneak into the room while he's coming out?
Make a stealth check.
Just why are you people trying to upset our host? Nothing but gracious. Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna move you in. So so the guard stands up when he hears the curtain start to move, and Mandelbaum like flips it back and walks through. You take a quick glance, and then you see that they're distracted, and you slip inside.
Oh, see you guys.
And that's what you see.
I'm gonna quietly start going through all the drawers and stuff. While they're doing whatever.
Rummaging around.
I'll allow you to check one thing with that stealth check, but then you'd have to make another one if you're trying to be quiet.
Is that a big chest in the corner? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay, that's where I'll go. I'll check there.
And you notice it's locked.
I take out the thieves tool.
Okay. We'll go back to the others.
Sure.
So you guys are all getting up and putting your gear on and stuff. Ty, I'm assuming you slept outside.
Yeah. I was really fighting it though.
You two, you get up and you start strapping your armor on and whatnot.
I will get out of Mandelbaum's chair when he comes out.
Yeah, you see he doesn't show any kind of irritation or anything. He just like says something to 13. Guests are probably hungry. Let's have some breakfast.
Yeah, Marty's sitting at the table.
I'm literally sitting at the table.
Yeah.
He just moves over to his chair and sits down in it. You see he brings out flips his hand, and he's got one of those fans, and he's like,
I'm gonna go, where's Ty?
You ask Mandelbaum that?
No, I'm asking Wallerton.
Oh.
So if you walk over to that arch, that's actually a window that looks out to the terrace.
And when Mari,
you see Ty out there. You see he's putting his breastplate on, he's putting the straps on, his greaves. He's like, he still looks sour, but
yeah, when
rested.
When Mari
rested,
says,
yeah.
"Where's Ty?" I'll say to him in common, "We will have lots to talk about out after we leave." And I kind of nod my head over towards him like this, over the terrace.
So if you guys are switching any spells or something, then now's the time.
This is your moment.
Thanks.
That's a
for the
good
reminder.
idea. Yeah.
Because, like I said, you, Mari, as well, you felt to Ilmater the connection was strong here.
I talked to Reggie. Do you think Zone of Truth would be a good spell?
The truth is always good.
The truth
I
will
like-
set you free.
I like that answer.
Lorilla, make your tools check, please.
Feel me now.
Yoink. Yoink.
Not bad.
I also have locate object.
Locate Lorilla. Hey, there's someone in your room, man. Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you do that, the lock like pops open, and the lid like pops open an inch. But then you hear this a voice in Elvish saying, Password. Please give the password. Password. But you don't understand it. You guys in the sitting room, you hear an elvish, like a female elvish voice saying,
it's pretty loud.
password. Password. Please give the password.
I'm gonna say it at the same time. Password. No.
Mandelbaum like kind of stands up and he looks in the direction of his bed chamber.
Oh, we're so smart.
And then you
Mari's gonna
see-
ask because Mari didn't see it. And Mari's gonna go, "What's that?"
Yeah, I'll say to Mandelbaum too. It's like, is something wrong?
Somebody's in my bed chamber, and he like points his finger, and the guard that's standing there is immediately draws his sword and he's rushing into the room.
Oh,
That's not
Lorilla.
Nice.
Lorilla.
Lorilla, you turn around and you see that guard has rushed into the room. He's got his sword in his hand.
I'll pretend I'm
You-
yawning like I'm waking up. Oh,
You-
that was such a good sleep.
He's yelling. He's saying, not yelling, but he's saying something quite sternly at you. But it's in Elvish.
He's
you
giving
guys
you a
hear,
command.
You are not supposed to be here. What are you doing in the master's chamber? You must leave immediately. And he's gesturing with his hand to when he's pointing his sword at you.
Hearing this, can I come up behind him, start yelling at Lorilla too?
Mandelbaum is moving towards the chamber.
I'll
Immediately he's like, where is the little one? That little girl. You see his brow is furrowing this time.
I'm
I
gonna
will-
say over the terrace, Ty.
I'll kind of open the blind a little bit, see Lorilla, and translate.
You can
Lorilla,
do
get
it.
the hell out. Oh yeah.
It's
I'll
like
do
a
it.
door. Just click it to be open.
Okay.
Did Ty hear the password? Enter the password.
Yeah, Ty, you heard it too. Do you speak Elvish? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you heard password. Please say the password.
And I'll just say in
I'll-
comment
I'll-
to him, Ty.
And you see the other guard is moving towards the stairs.
Yeah, I'll
Shield
translate
in
Lorilla.
in
Get out of
hand,
there.
sword drawn. He's not like trying to attack you or anything.
But
He's
they're
just-
they're upset. They're agitated.
Rightly
They're-
so.
Is there any windows in this room?
they're
There's no windows on the building.
I thought there
There's-
was
There's a window at the front. Yeah.
in the room there. That archway is a window,
Oh.
It is a window.
but it is like closed. Like there's like some like bamboo shutters on it.
I'll just
Lorilla
talk to you,
runs and
Lorilla.
abandons us.
Lorilla, he's saying get out of there. What are you doing in our host chamber? Very rude.
Oh, my apologies. I was just gonna sneak by. He's still pointing a sword at me. I'm assuming.
When you move up, you see Mandelbaum is now standing there beside his guard, and he's looking down at you. Yeah, he's quite tall. He's lean, but he's quite tall. Why did you go into my chamber? You see the simpy like his faint of heart like demeanor is gone. He's a little more.
Yeah, he's not so. And he's more.
Mari's gonna step up. As she's stepping up, she's gonna cast calm emotions.
You see, he looks past his guard. He sees the trunk. You know, the lid is opened. You see, he snaps his fingers, and that alarm ends. The password, please enter password or say password. It stops. You're gonna say calm emotion.
I'm going to cast calm emotion.
Okay. Go ahead. On him.
It's radius. It's
Oh,
a
okay.
20-foot radius. So everyone within the 20-foot radius.
Yeah, because you see guard 13 is like looking at his master and looking at Lorilla with the sword point. He's got his shield up, sword pointed towards her, like looking for instructions.
So, everyone needs to make a charisma saving throw in that circle.
Charisma save.
And if you fail, it's
If you fail, I can suppress or choose one of the following two effects. You can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened. Or alternatively, you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that is hostile towards. This indifference ends if the target is attacked or harmed by a spell.
and what's your DC?
My DC... I'm trying to figure that out.
Based on charisma, isn't it? For a paladin?
Better be 17 or 18.
It's pretty bad. Wait, is that right?
It's 8 plus your
8
plus
plus-
your.
Yeah, because
proficiency.
paladins, it's
Plus my
charisma.
proficiency,
right?
so it's 14.
8 plus
What's-
charisma
what's your
plus
charisma?
Oh my
proficiency.
god.
Sorry, what?
My
Charisma's like
charisma's only plus 2.
he
So
has a
10,
15.
10 and proficiency is 4?
I'm a very average paladin, okay?
No, you're great.
How do you inspire us with no
What's it-
charisma?
Yeah.
It's
Well, he's-
15! I still got one of the highest, I think. Yeah, I do have the highest out of all of us.
Yeah, he.
Which I should.
She.
Allerton's nearly as high. And he's crazy.
Anyway, I rolled really bad, even for Mandelbaum.
Oh, nice.
I rolled like a 9 total.
And the other guy, too?
The other guy rolled like a 7.
So yeah, I want to make them both feel no hostility or anything towards Lorilla.
We're just
And I just
calming
want-
down.
Yeah, and I just want to be like, sorry, there was confusion. Lorilla gets a little lost sometimes, but everything's fine.
Sleepwalking.
Yeah.
She sleep picks locks.
Yeah, sleep picks locks.
It's good practice, you know.
That's a
So
level.
I haven't done one in a while. Needed some practice.
That's a level 1 spell. Okay.
Okay, you see Mandelbaum in the
Oh
guard.
fuck! It's
Yeah,
a level 2 spell. God damn it, Lorilla. Let me use my spell slots already.
yeah. You see the Mandelbaum. Then kind of like, well, seems like this was just a misunderstanding. You know, the contents of that chest is what you will get if you help me out. You don't need to steal it from me.
There's
I've opened my house
You're
up.
gonna... Mari's gonna be like, yeah, Lorilla, we're gonna go get his wife back. Don't worry. On my honor.
I was actually looking for clues of his first.
We will find her.
Mari speak Elvish?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
That's you.
Yeah, I do.
I'll be translating this for Lorilla, kind of looking.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Lorilla, get over here.
Yeah, looking disapprovingly.
Bad
at her.
dog. Yeah. Bad dog.
He says that he has other trinkets that he will include
If
as
we
payment if
finish.
you finish. Yeah, you will get my portion of the key, and I have a couple other things that I've just been carrying around. They're no good to me, but I
Well,
don't like treachery and deceit and thievery in my house. Eyes like rah, 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 rah.
I was like, vengeance!
Yeah, in Elvish, so that obviously speaking to an Elvish. Yes, we apologize. Sometimes we have to be around some unsavory characters to do what we do, but we'll keep an eye on her and we'll get going now to go find your wife and bring her back in good condition.
Wait, is that breakfast over there? Come on.
Nope, not anymore.
No, you see Mandelbaum like all of a sudden his weak demeanor kind of returns again. And he's like, well, what kind of host would I be if I sent you on your way without one last meal?
We tried to steal from him. He's like, now would you like breakfast?
Jesus Christ.
Is that holiday talk?
I guess he really likes his wife. Really wants his wife back.
And the guard closes the curtain to the bed
Is-
chamber. So you
is
all
there-
saw it's just a bed chamber.
Is Erdan like holding Lorilla's hand, like you'll not move another muscle?
So unfortunately, Lorilla, you didn't see what was in the chest because the alarm went off.
Always check for traps. Always check for traps.
But you did pick the lock.
Yeah, I couldn't hold Lorilla back even if I wanted to.
So Mandelbaum now kind of like just ignores you guys if you're eating. One of the guards brings him a plate of food and a drink. And
Okay.
are you partaking? Or are you just still standing on the stairs? Both you and that guard staring at each other.
Yeah, if he's staring at me, I'm going to be staring right back.
No, once he hears from inside, he hears his master kind of like, crisis averted, all a misunderstanding. He just kind of gives you a nod, sheathes his sword, and he goes back to the stairs. Maybe. I'm moving the whole map now.
Then I'll go grab something to eat, but then I'll come back to the stairs.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
eat this,
the
but I'm not
table
gonna be
again
happy
is
about it.
yeah. The table again. It's like fresh fruits and there's actually some hearty gruel,
I'll actually
oat-
grab.
like oatmeal,
plate?
but it's got like some raisins and nuts in it.
Oh yeah, let's go.
No,
Sprinkled
best
with
meal we've
some,
had in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll grab a bunch, and I'll actually go down to the guard here.
Okay.
And where are you from?
Pardon.
Where are you from?
I'm from the place my master's from. I don't know.
And how long have you served your master?
They're from the northern Dragon's Teeth area, which is far. Like from where you guys are, it's far to the north.
And how long have you served them?
Since I was a boy, since I was a kitten, I don't know, however you call it. We went on we've traveled with others on a expedition of knowledge, I guess you could call it, and through the Dragon's Teeth Mountains and the Blackmore Forest, and then towards the Eventine University.
She
We were,
tells many wares.
we were heading back to our home when we ventured through the Omu jungle on information that this guy knows more than his master. Wow, wow, wow. Information that they gathered at the university about the wonders of this lost city, supposedly within the jungles of Omu. So him and his master and a couple others, they did the ritual that was needed at the Pillars of the Gods with the centaurs, and they gained passage here. Biggest mistake he made. That's between you and me. Now we're stuck. Now we're stuck here, and the others have perished. We took what resources we had, and we are trying to make the best of it. With his, the master has abilities that can sustain our dwelling. I don't know how he does it, but they're very benign. They're not malevolent or to cause harm.
Okay. I'll just eat in silence if he doesn't want to talk anymore.
No, he strikes up conversation. Where are you from? So on. But anyway, you're gonna tell the whole.
Yeah, I'll tell him non-relevant
Well.
information for this.
So you give him your backstory, and do you tell him like your whole adventure, or just where you're from?
That's where I'm from.
Okay, he's never heard of it.
Most people haven't.
Minotaur land?
Yeah.
It's
Minotaur
a
lamp.
mini
amazing.
or lamp.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
said.
he's nods and makes comments and asks questions and stuff. The other guard brings a bowl of that oatmeal out for him as well and a drink. So you guys eat your fill, and again, Mandelbaum kind of just doesn't really partake in the conversation as you guys are eating and whatnot, maybe making plans. And again, the guard 13 there tells you that we chased the culprit to the southwest for like a couple
Across the
hours,
river.
but then we couldn't catch him, and we didn't want to leave our master alone. So for much longer. He treats us well, but he's a wimp.
Again, just between you and I.
Yeah. So, what do you guys do?
think
I mean,
we're
we've got
going-
everything we need, right?
Yep.
So we're heading.
Finishing off a spell list real quick.
Yeah, where are we heading to?
We're heading to the other side of the frickin' map, right?
Yep,
Um,
over the bridge.
yeah, we're heading over here somewhere.
That's a long ways to go.
Yeah. So the question is, do we go back to the bridge that we already crossed, or do we go to the other bridge?
Go to the other bridge just for fun.
Yeah, we might run in because we're still looking for keys and we have no idea where they are. So if we run into something interesting on the way.
Hang on a sec.
Have we found a piece of the key in the ziggurat?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's done. Forget it.
We found one key.
Yeah.
Quite the hike, though.
I almost found 2 keys, guys. It was so close.
You still got us killed.
Or turned us into murder hobos. One of the two.
Yeah, they say you're putting it together because what Winterleaf and Hidden Path told you is they discovered something on the other side of the river, far to the west, from their position. There was something strange, and they just avoided it. Like one of the structures over there something had gone on there that was above their pay grade.
Mhm.
And that coordinates with what they said. They figure that this culprit left with his wife, headed in that same direction.
All right. So we're taking off to the jungle.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to close that. So which way? I'm assuming your arcane eye is gone. So I'll
Yeah.
remove that.
Yeah, it only lasts an hour.
Once we get a decent distance away, I'm going to talk to the party as we walk.
Where are we heading over towards that bridge? Like, are we heading over here?
Yeah, I think we'll probably go to there and
Like, that's quite a
Probably.
freaking
Maybe a
jaunt.
couple, 2 to 3 hours, probably to the bridge.
Closer to 4.
4 hours.
gotta go.
Because like I said, the main roads are overgrown. So you guys are
Mhm.
bushwhacking in some spots. So
Yeah.
you just gonna pick the best route.
The most direct, non-disturbing route.
Okay, so you guys start heading in that direction. Maybe I can grab the token. There we go. So you pass that huge willow swampy tree. You walk past that dilapidated tower with the caved-in dome. You come into an area where most of the city has basically been taken over by the jungle. There's only a few stones and pieces of walls poking through. You've been walking for probably about an hour and a half when you hear something up ahead.
Help, help, I'm an elf running away from Mandelbaum. What a coincidence. We're looking for you.
There's a way to just delete foes, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it. I got it. So yeah, you guys are... I'll just drop you on the map. Right there. And yes, I use the same map and I don't care.
It's fine. It's not broke, don't.
This is completely different map.
Yeah. So off in the distance, you can probably see there's two figures.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, you see a male and a female. As far as you can tell, you're not sure if they're elven or human. You can tell they're not tabaxi. But yeah, the female is lying on the ground, and you see the male is like he's like digging at the foliage, and you hear them saying in Elvish, "My leg is stuck." The female is saying, "My leg is stuck. I can't get it out. We gotta hurry. They could come at any time." The male's like, I'm trying. You see he's got like some kind of branch, and he's trying to like pry at something, and he's looking around frantically.
We see them struggling.
Yeah.
Ty's been caught in this trap before.
Yeah. But
Tap me on the shoulder, I can take them out, and I like pull my arrow back.
We approach
Mari's-
cautiously.
yeah, Mari's wants to help really quickly, but she understands that this is dangerous.
Yeah, I see Mari kind of go to
You
like
see they're
run forward.
wearing,
I like
like-
grab her shoulder, pull her back.
You see they're wearing like the homespun that you've encountered with the other local Denzians of this place.
Is it okay if I cast mage armor?
No, it's not. You could, I'd say you did that at the house at Mandelbaum's place. Does anybody recognize the name Mandelbaum?
It sounds
Rings the
familiar.
bell.
It does sound familiar, but I'm not placing it.
Seinfeld.
Nice.
Remember the old man that was trying to train Jerry, like, for him to lose weight?
Old man
This was-
Mandelbaum.
Yeah, old man Mandelbaum.
Wasn't there like a family of Mandelbaums that were?
Yeah.
They're
And
all
each
like
one
the
was like older.
Yeah.
Like he was an old man, then his dad came, and they were all trying. It was all about feats of strength and like, I can lift this, I can lift that, and then they'd throw their back out.
As we approach
man.
the situation, Ty is going to turn to his only acolyte in the group so far, and is going to cast Death Ward on Crow.
Balloon protects.
And will protect.
Mari rolls her eyes.
Says the one who bowed down to a monument that had a demonic scripture on it.
I wasn't bowing down to it. I was saying we will save her.
You
Alleged.
knelt down in front of a demonic monument.
You did
That-
too. I saw you.
What?
You were just. You were.
Don't deflect
really
this conversation.
What
You guys are
demonic
like
symbol did it-
infighting. They're like, help us, help.
Yeah, I'm kind of ignoring. We'll talk about this later. There's people in need.
Like, will
Okay,
you guys be quiet down there? Ty, I did not kneel down to it.
Help! Help! My leg.
Yeah. They don't seem to notice you.
You.
Someone rolled a 1.
I did not know there's hotkeys for keys, and I was trying to search for something on that thing, and I pressed all the buttons. Apparently, I was trying to search for help, and
That's
That did not-
hilarious.
not go over well.
Okay. So as you guys approach,
Jump into the water, start drowning.
you hear the woman and the man. They like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my gracious. I don't know.
Oh my gracious!
It's the sun gods.
Well, yeah, I don't know if they're gonna say
Ra,
God, but-
the sun gods.
You see the man starts to pry frantically now. As you guys hear like the crumbling sound of dirt digging or like breaking apart, I guess. I don't know. And you see all over the place the ground starts to all around them to tremble, and these things start to crawl out of the ground.
Pancakes.
Yeah.
You see
But
this.
a pet.
Oh, no.
Oh. Nope.
Zombies?
That's worse.
That's worse than zombies.
And you see close to them, you see a bunch of these creatures. They see it break from the ground, pulling themselves up, and they start moving. You see the guy's like, ah! He's like freaking out. He's like grabbing the lady's arm. He's trying to pull. She's trying to pry herself. The stick that he has breaks, just to add more peril and distress to it.
Oh, no.
Erdan's like, I'll just kill everything.
Fireball.
How invested are we in saving them?
I think Mari and Ty would be, but
At this point, yeah, I think
Yeah,
Ty-
I'm
again,
already
this is
running
no longer
there.
a trap, and they actually need help.
so you see creature 10. It actually now looks at your guys' direct as it crawls out of the ground, and it like turns towards you guys.
So Ty,
Oh.
raising a skeleton, yay or nay?
Nay.
What if it's for a good reason?
Yeah, you guys feel the clawing hands at your mind. The nervous tension has creeped back into your spine as you guys have left the sanctity of Mandelbaum's house.
I'm very distracted.
Lorilla,
Well
you do.
rested.
I'm ready for action.
Yeah, you see, obviously they're mummies. You see this mummy crawls out of the ground, starts like shambling towards you guys. The others, though, that you see off in the if you can see them, they're moving towards those two people.
Closing in.
Yeah. You guys see the man picks up yet another. Actually, he pulls a knife off his belt and picks up a stick, a more stout-looking stick, and he kind of stands over the woman. He does the typical movie thing: "Back, stay back, don't come any closer." I don't know why they say that; it never works.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go with it.
Yeah.
You heard him, boys. Pack it up.
And
I
Our
rolled
shambling corpse doesn't say anything, but
I rolled really bad. I can't save these people.
Dude, I rolled a 2.
Okay, Lorilla, you bring into action.
Yeah, I'll try to pick off. Number
The-
21.
I'm trying to pick the
Shamble away.
chest again.
Okay, so you just pull one of
Go
your
back to
bullets
that.
out and you bring out your wrist rocket and fire away.
Which one are you shooting?
Oh, I meant to do sharpshooter. I don't think I put it to you. That should
Okay,
be my. Oh, I rolled a 20.
yeah, you rolled a 20, so it counts as a 20. Okay, so it's good that you rolled that because I'm giving options on critical hits now.
Oh,
You can still roll, so roll again, roll the d20 just to see and do extra damage. Yeah, you would have hit. So like every time you roll a 20, you can keep rolling to add die. So you get to roll an extra d4 because
Okay.
it's d4, right?
Right.
But my thing is you can do, the option is, I'm stealing this from the Manticore thing. As a 20, you can do maximum damage possible as for one hit, as if you hit as one time.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm saying? Or you can roll the double damage.
So standard
I see.
standard dice, max damage.
So-
Max,
So he would
or-
get 4 for the bullet, whatever his sneak attack is, which is what, 4d6? 3?
I think it's 46. Yeah.
So that's 24. So that's 28 damage plus whatever modifiers.
Or roll the dice and take a chance.
Or roll the dice, and it would be double damage plus an extra d4.
Ooh, I just like rolling
Roll.
more dice. So I think
Yeah,
double-
100% roll, I think.
Sometimes the
Okay,
sure things are
Manticore.
nice though.
Tales of the
Maybe.
Manticore, doesn't he do max damage plus 1 extra dice?
Yes.
Yeah, well, he got the extra die. The extra die
Okay.
comes no matter what.
Yeah,
So
you
he'll
get the
roll
D4.
damage, and then he gets another d4. Because that's what the bullet does, is d4 damage.
So he'll get 8 plus the sneak attack.
Which seems like a lot. But then I don't get to roll a bunch
A
of dice.
shit ton of dice. Yeah.
I'll just roll the dice. Yeah.
Okay, I'm giving you guys the option. Yeah, it's less
Curious
rolling.
of what he's
Well,
gonna
what
get.
was the max? What did you say? 28?
Well, no, it'll be
No.
32 plus his modifier. What's your modifier?
He did
Uh,
sharpshooter, so he gets plus like
16, yeah.
32 and
15.
16. So 48. Let's see if you beat 48.
Doesn't she have something that's for an assassin too?
she gets advantage because he hadn't taken their,
Oh.
like she didn't have to hide or anything.
Yeah. Not,
And then-
if it was
and then-
surprise, it would be automatic critical.
That's what it is. Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool.
But she got a critical anyway.
So you can roll, but yeah, max would have been 48 damage
48.
without
Maybe
rolling.
48.
But you could, because you're gonna get double the damage on
Yeah,
it.
You're gonna get
double all the
double the
dice.
sneak attack.
Double the sneak attack, double the
But
weapon.
if you roll a bunch of 1s and 2s, then
There it is.
Ooh,
there you go.
And
Why
that's
you
not
gotta
even
come like
with
that
the
like that?
extra D4. Yeah.
so 56. Always
So
at
he,
the end.
so you did 8 more damage than the
Other
max.
one.
Yeah, it's cool. It's tactical. I like that.
Yeah. No, that's nice.
But you like the bullet flies and just like explodes the head of this thing. And the thing fucking just exploded. It's like crawls out of the ground, and then yeah, just strikes it in the back of the head and just
He goes, oh.
yeah,
Oh shit.
and then it just falls over and dies. Wow, a one shot.
That was pretty nice.
Yeah.
Okay, then
That's an
what do you do?
assassination right there.
Yeah,
Then I'm going to just go slow. Moving. I don't move very far then.
are you attempting to hide?
Yeah.
Okay, roll your stealth check.
They don't have eyeballs.
Yeah, perception's very good.
And I'll make my way back to Mandelbaum's house and see what's in that damn chest.
Erdan.
First, you gotta figure out what the password is.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah, so you see that one that's right in front of you is moving towards you guys.
Yeah, I'm drop a fireball on two of the closest two.
A fireball.
Yeah, you see creature 16 and 6 are pretty close to them.
You guys are so funny. You're like, finally, spell slots. Use them all.
Yeah. What's my highest level?
We gotta save.
I have
people.
quite a few recoveries.
I love it. No, it's good.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So, fireball.
Dex save. Yeah, their dex is what, 6 or something?
Oh, is it?
They get -1. Yeah.
Well, again,
Both failed.
Because they're
An 8
incredibly
and a
fast.
3.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
There you go. Yeah, a couple more freaking tombstones.
Nice.
Thought mummies had more hit points than that. Apparently not.
I'm not even gonna get my
Okay, so
turn.
yeah, your fireball blows up.
Are they weak to fire?
They are.
Oh, wait.
They're
Something's
super-
actually weak to. Something's actually weak to something.
They're super dry, then covered in paper.
That explains why that killed them. Then.
They're basically walking
They're
tinder.
walking tinderbox.
So yeah, your fire explodes. You see the guy like ducks and kind of throws himself over top of the woman. He's like looking around.
It's like what?
Like he didn't see the other one lose its head with the metal ball flying through its skull. But then yeah, some of the shrubbery and stuff starts to catch on fire, and he's like looking around.
Man.
You hear him yell out an elf. We're in terrible danger.
We'll save you. How epic would it be for them? Like they're on the brink of death, and all of a sudden the mummies just start exploding around them.
Yeah.
We're like the Avengers. We roll in there. Like, don't worry, ma'am. We're here to save you.
Are you doing anything else, Erdan?
If I hear him say we're in danger, I'm gonna be like, "Yep,"
He's take a step back.
and step behind Reggie. And that's all I got.
Oh shit, this guy gets to go. Okay. You see the thing shift forward, and it's alt, right? You see it shift forward, all of a sudden it just sinks into the ground. And you see like this ripple, like a wave of the dirt just it rushes forward. And you see it springs up in amongst you guys. See, like, comes out of the ground. Whoa.
He wants to join the party.
He's like, yeah.
Take me with you.
I hate my job. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wallerton is looking the other way. 1. Reggie, you must make a wisdom saving throw as you see the eyes of this mummy flare up as it like pierces into your soul. I'll let you roll.
I'm going to use Flash of Genius on that. Seeing its eyes flare up, I'm going to avert my gaze. I hope.
Okay, go ahead, make your roll.
No, I didn't.
Ouch.
That's supposed to
that's
have a 5 anyway.
So
Stare
that's
into
an
his eyes.
8.
8, yeah.
Yeah,
I gaze deeply into its eye.
yeah.
So is that technically an attack that it's doing?
Yep.
You remembered that when you're fighting against something like this,
it is.
it had something to do with their eyes, and you chose to look
But it's
at
not a-
them, not look away
Yeah.
from them.
Yeah, it's not a.
It's not a
regular
melee attack.
Yeah, it just
For
says
you-
mine just says makes an attack against another creature other than you.
You are now frightened and paralyzed.
Checks out.
If you
sorry.
look at this thing.
You pee your pants and can't move.
Never mind. It
The
doesn't
plus
matter.
2 still didn't help.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But if you're saying that's an attack, I'm going to take a slash at this thing with my center.
Is it an attack or an ability?
This is an ability.
It's an
He
ability.
uses
Because
it as
that's
an
not
actor.
that's not an attack then.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you didn't really see it, because its back is
Popped
kind of
up.
to you. It popped up, and you just saw it like standing there. All of a sudden, Reggie's like, ah!
Pees his pants
Yeah.
and
Okay.
can't move.
And can't move.
Yeah.
And then this thing, you see it doubles up its fists and it turns.
Now that's an attack.
Yeah. And it attacks Mari.
There you go.
Oh,
Thankfully.
no, not think. I could have attacked if it attacked someone else.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
but
wait,
it
wait,
probably
wait,
won't
wait,
hit you.
wait. I gotta put my armor back on. There we go. No, there we go.
You're like, wait a second, strap,
Yeah,
strap,
wait a
strap,
second.
strap. Okay, yeah, you see this double fist turn, and it just tries to crank you in the side of the head.
Now I see it, and I block it.
Probably. Oh yeah.
You always block it.
Yeah, so you like bring your shield up, and this double fist just smashes into you. You feel the strength like presses back on you, and you like moan. "Whoa." Wallerton, you're staring at your staff. What should I do?
Your weapon, not us. We're not your staff.
Yeah.
He gets confused by that a lot. I mean, while it's in combat, he's pretty good. He just turns to his staff. Ooh, time to go to work. And then he charges forward.
Twist the staff
get-
to the angry face.
Yeah.
Is he dashing?
So he gets 45 movement.
Yeah.
He's pretty good looking.
So a dash is 90.
Use a key
Yeah.
point
But he can go into the
Yeah, yeah,
shadows.
yeah.
He's got that step into shadows thing.
if there is some. Yeah.
There's no shadow around
Well, the trees,
people,
the
though.
trees would cast shadows.
No,
There's
but you're
no
not gonna.
shadows around
Then
the
you,
people.
you can go beside one of them, maybe.
Steps out of
creatures.
one of the
It,
people's
it
shadows.
basically no.
Ah!
The way that it works is you move to the shadow, you teleport from shadow to shadow, and you move out of the shadows.
Yeah.
It extends your movement basically.
Yeah, but
So
there's
are
no
you-
shadow here.
No,
Not
but
there.
there's
You would have
one
to go
here.
towards the trees. Yeah. How far can he shadow step?
30 feet.
Thought it was
60, I thought.
60.
It was
Oh,
it's
that's
pretty
easy.
hefty. Like he's mobile. He's really, really mobile.
Yeah, something is casting a shadow here to me, or at least blocking line of sight. I don't know what it is, but
Yeah, that log and stuff. Yeah, that's a terrain piece of some sort.
Like if
Yeah.
if this is a shadow, you could go. I don't need to tell you your turn, but you could go here, bamf to here, and then go over here.
Yeah, I'll allow the helping because it's not your character.
I was just gonna that and step of the wind.
Ah, it's same thing.
Okay, so you use your movement. You move
that's
your
my
45
movement.
feet.
And then
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
I use step of the wind, so my bonus action gets me to here.
Before you go, you run up there. You're nimble, your quickness. You slide in there and hey, now I'm gonna. But I need you to make a perception check.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, about 20 feet to the northeast of you. There's that ring of rubble and stuff.
Okay.
No, sorry, northwest of you.
Oh, like up
Not
here?
east. No. I can't do the arrow thing. That's what. Push the thing and do the thing.
Just
Double
both
both
knights.
mouse buttons and drag.
About right there.
Okay.
How do you get rid of it?
There you go.
Okay. You see something that doesn't look like one of these creatures. It looks completely alien to you. It seems to be, and all of a sudden it just you see the dirt just it buries itself and disappears underground.
Did you see that?
Huh?
Did you see that?
Are you asking the staff?
Yeah.
Turn
know.
the staff towards you again, like,
Yeah, so you run over there and you're getting ready to do your next thing, and then the corner of your eye you saw him. You looked over, you saw this quite a big patch here, like a 5x5 area of the ground. It just suddenly, like, there was something sticking out, and all of a sudden it just like pushed itself in, and you see the dirt just like bury itself.
Diglett?
He doesn't like. He doesn't ever part with his staff, eh?
Well, it's his main weapon.
Not willingly.
I was just gonna say, go warn the others. Wha!
I mean, you could yell something, I guess.
Does he have the ability to call it back? Because that would be an epic character flaw.
No, he can't call it back. But yeah, he'll shout something. Eyeballs in the ground.
And then are you stepping in the wind?
Stepping in the wind, so that's my bonus action.
We're like, what the hell does that mean?
Yeah, you guys hear eyeballs to the ground.
And then I'll use my action to...
Well, you used movement as action.
Yeah, step of the wind makes me get a dash as a bonus action.
For a key, right?
Yeah, for a key point.
Okay, so you're... and then you move up to here.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of interposing myself.
Those creatures.
So that it, yeah, so if any of these creatures come, and I'll just step in the way.
So what's really gross with Wallerton is he can move, use his shadow bamf, move again, step of the wind. Like the dude can cross a map in a single turn.
Mm-hmm.
That's monks for you.
Yep. So you get up there, you got spear staff in hand.
And then, yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. And this creature.
Fucking, this guy has pass without a trace. How many
Yep.
times we probably could have used that?
Yep.
It's still been useless because we're not still.
Yep.
Well, I mean, it helps, gives you plus 10.
Yeah.
This thing moves up,
I think we've used it once.
and you see its sunken eyes flare up with this flamey light, and they gaze at you. You must make a wisdom saving throw.
He'll use inspiration on it.
Wisdom saving throw versus peeing your pants.
Okay, so you you kind of like duck your head a bit, and you feel your limbs getting stiff and your heart start to race, but you just shake your head and your quarterstaff.
Clonk yourself one in the face.
Yeah. Come on, snap out of it. And you seem to be okay, but then you see it's doubling up its fists and trying to beat you down.
Giving the old Captain Kirk double hammer fist. The
Yeah.
axe punch.
And he strikes into you.
AC of 23?
Yeah, well, that's exactly what I got. He's AC 23.
Wallerton
said
has
hit.
23 AC.
That's what it says.
That's
He's
disgusting.
better than... That's monks for you.
I got 17. You're six.
must
6 AC.
Make
higher
a
than me.
constitution saving throw.
Probably should have used it on this one.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
This thing like strikes into you, hits you like high in the neck. You're like, ah, and you kind of stagger back. And when you reach your hand up there, you pull it away. You see like bits of your flesh have come off into your hand.
Oh.
That's not normal.
That's abnormal. That's not supposed to happen.
Yeah, I don't remember this.
Oh, you don't take any damage. You're fine.
Did anything happen?
Something's supposed to happen?
Yep.
Oh, he's cursed.
Oh.
You were cursed with mummy rot.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Hi.
Um,
You saw Wallerton just like zip, disappear, and he yelled back, "Eyes to the ground!"
Ice to the ground. Ah!
there's a guy right beside us, so
My flesh is melting.
Your staff saved
I'll
me.
just pull out my mace of smiting and smite it. Ish.
Okay. Yeah, this
Smite
thing is.
them. Is it cooking us something up?
Yeah, you strike into it, just like rock.
Nice.
There's-
This thing is undead.
yeah, it does an extra +2. Does it do anything else? I don't remember. Roll a 20.
It's against isn't it against undead?
If an
I
undead
changed
is
it from
25
constructs.
Yeah,
It's kind of like a
only
mace.
crit.
It's kind of like a mace of disruption.
yeah.
It's only on
It's-
crits that it does anything special.
Or 25 hit points or fewer.
Yeah.
It automatically kills it, right?
But it does extra +2 against undead.
Okay.
Also that hits.
Is that with the plus?
That's with the extra pluses, yeah.
Okay, so you crack into it. Yeah, you see bits of it. You hit the rib cage and it like breaks, and some rotting bandages and bones like fly out, but it keeps moaning, and its eyes are still flared with red light.
That's all I got.
Mari, you're up.
You've got this, Ty.
I must go protect the others.
Yeah. And I'm just
you-
gonna,
Take the OA or whatever.
yeah, take the OA and just full dash. Just still not very far.
Well, it's still targeting you, so it attempt to attack you. It does. You see it tries to backhand you as you run away.
Yep.
Good luck. Yeah. Yeah, you turn, and yeah, you feel this heavy fist slams into your back. You kind of like
Gives me
stumble forward.
Gives me a little
Per-
push.
Yeah, it just
Sorry,
propels
yeah.
you.
Ah!
But it does not. Your armor holds.
I am coming, Wallerton. If God approves my... Is that a wall? Is that what you're gonna say? Got to go that way.
Yeah, you would have to. Yeah, you would probably lose like 10 feet of movement if you tried to clamber over that ruin.
How about right there?
Okay, just hang on. Don't move anymore.
I'm just trying to find an angle.
To finagle yourself in there.
Yeah.
Okay, just do the first movement, and then don't do any more, because
Something's gonna
pop up and grab you.
something's gonna happen. And I'm gonna yell at those people as I'm running up. Run toward. Oh no, wait, they're stuck, aren't they?
the
The
woman.
ladies trapped in vines or something.
So
Okay.
you run up. You kind of run around the ruin and make a perception check.
I'm great at those.
And finish off your movement.
You are great at those.
35, so an extra 25.
So you just like kind of leap over the last stone, and you just keep running. And you don't see anything.
That's for the better. Yeah.
Strata!
Oh yeah.
You-
I'm actually gonna yell that as well.
Okay, so you pull out your ancestral weapon and yell the name.
Holy light.
Yep.
Fiends, you die. Or not fiends, undead. Fiends.
You undead, you're all fiends. As far as
Reggie,
I'm concerned.
Fear
You
my holy
are
light.
frightened
Paralyzed.
and paralyzed.
So skip.
Let
do I
me
save?
read again. Hang on a sec.
Yeah, it's probably
Get
till
another
its turn.
save.
Usually it's at the end of turn though.
At least you get a save, unlike stunned, where you just lose your turn 100%.
Well, he does no matter what. I think it's just Izzy for the next turn.
Right, but he can
noticed-
make a
is it-
save.
Yeah, you are unable to do anything.
Yeah, so it's just one turn probably.
Yeah.
This says
Bro.
D1 on it, unless that's the frightened.
Bro
I hope-
is going to pull out the short sword of lightning and try and jam it into number 10 here.
You notice that it already had its reaction. I don't know. It's up to you.
What do you mean?
It doesn't have an OA.
Doesn't have an OA.
Oh,
It already took a swing at Mari as she was
you're
running.
right. Okay, so
You know tactics enough that you're probably safe. in
distracted.
moving.
I'm going to take advantage of that. And
But you must make a insight check,
motherfucker,
please.
you baited me and I took it. Sorry, insight.
Yep.
Middle of the road.
Okay, so you're not drawing the short sword. You're just moving away.
Yeah, no. If I'm given the opportunity, I would like to
Oh.
use my bow. I'd rather use my bow than my sword, but not worth taking damage for it.
Okay, since
Oh
you're not.
shit! I know what's happening. Oh, I totally know.
Yeah, but Crow doesn't, so it's okay.
So you move back, and yeah, you've extended Savor.
Yeah.
And you're like training down on this thing, and you feel Savor is like tingling, like making like has a strange feel in your hand and moving up your arm.
My God, this is it.
This is the end.
This is the moment. This is
make-
when it
make
runs
your
out here to
you-
kill me.
Make your shot or whatever you're doing.
Whatever your last action.
Yeah, whatever your action.
I think I moved 5 feet. Sorry.
You moved 30 total.
Did I move 30? Okay, because
Yeah.
I saw it says 35. So, okay, yeah. So if I've got that arrow knocked, I'm going to do my best to ignore the vibrating that is happening and loose this longbow arrow.
Are you attempting to hide or not? There is some rubble there. You could.
If I'm able to, I guess.
yeah,
but
yeah.
I thought I was pretty out in the open. So
No, there's
Well,
some
if you're
debris
hiding
there.
from this thing, then there's a wall here.
okay.
Yeah, like you can crouch down on a knee. You
Okay.
can do the full combat thing. Go down on your belly and however you want to do it. But you got to make a stealth check.
Fair enough. That doesn't matter.
Oh.
You don't have that reliable talent yet.
No, I got nothing. No, all that that one
Even with
says
a one,
is that
really-
one just simply tells
one's
me
the
that that one just tells me that no, Crow's not hiding.
Yeah, you try to scooch over to the rubble there, and you like kick some stones. And since that thing had turned to swing at Mari, it's kind of facing that way. You see its flaming eyes, its head like turns towards you.
Just like forget it, and I loose the arrow.
Are you sharp shooting?
No.
Okay.
Should have, but no.
Okay, so you just like arrow flies. Still get sneak attack because it's
Get the sneak attack.
you got your comrades near it, trying to distract it. Well, Ty is anyway. He's the only one swinging at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your arrow like strikes into it. You see it like it moves. The arrow like goes right through it. Reggie, you're like, oh, all of a sudden this arrow like, whoosh, you're
Sticking
the
out of
side
a
of your
rib
head.
bone.
Yeah, because there's
Eat
nothing.
the rest of my platter out, thank you.
There's nothing really in a mummy to stop the arrow, so it breaks through some bones and bandaging and just flies out the other side.
That's it.
But you see pieces fall from it. And then beside you, the ground erupts. You see this giant claw come out. And this thing comes clambering out of the ground. As you guys see.
Day of reckoning.
There it is.
Those
This
are
thing
some
comes-
eyeballs.
Yeah, I generated
cool looking.
I generated this thing.
Now it's Crow's turn to wet his pants.
I don't have the...
Oh my god, it's the original Midas. He's here. His Umberhall claws.
He's
Reggie,
morphed over time.
His final form. Yeah.
Reggie cackles.
No, you're paralyzed. Shut up.
I'm
Yeah.
paralyzed.
You want to shift him up into the square beside him?
No, he's
Fine,
good.
right where he is.
Yeah, because he is huge size.
He's that size. Yeah.
And you see it's like clambering up, and
I start like
It's-
shoving at my wrist again, but this thing's just like locked. It's like buried into my skin. It won't come off.
yeah,
I love his name's Crusher.
Russia.
Dad, you gotta
Hey,
move him
Wesley.
into a real square.
Yeah.
There you
Crow debates for a moment, cutting his own hand off.
go. Here, take it.
yeah. So yeah, this thing comes out, and you see one of the claws clambers out to try and hit you, grab you, and it like strikes into you.
Good measurement.
Oh, gotta call for your mummy.
Uncanny dodge? Do you have that?
Yes. Uncanny dodge.
Are you invoking it?
I'm invoking it. Do I
Okay,
push
so
the
then
button?
that just gives you half damage. No, you've used it this round, like on this attack.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you take,
You can hit resist on it. Or you already rolled damage.
yeah, I already rolled it down. So take half of that. So take,
It doesn't know. How much was he?
Was it 6?
it was 13 total.
Oh, I'm at 6 then.
Well, you had
I
temporary.
had 1 temp hit point.
It's gone.
Otherwise, it would have been
ma-
7.
That stands. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
And when you look at it, you must make a charisma saving throw. You see those bulbous eyes, and there's like another set of eyes. It's just, it's very disorienting as he stares at you. And you are now incapacitated.
Yeah, I'm just
you
completely
just stand
locked.
there
I'm,
like,
I'm just
duh.
locked. I'm done. It's happened. My worst nightmare is coming true.
Yeah.
We should have
Can't be
never left
paralyzed, but it's not
Mandelbaums.
paralyzed, right?
It's not. It's incapacitated.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like confusion.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like confused, but it causes
Ah,
incapacity.
good thing you got that death ward on you.
Good
like-
thing you have death ward.
Yeah. You're fine. You're fine.
Super seizure robots. I'm just rolling on the floor.
And yeah, you see it leans forward, and those big mandible jaws tries to take your head off.
Good. I'm incapacitated. It's fine, guys.
Isn't that automatic critical?
I think it's an auto crit.
No.
I think
Yeah,
so.
because I literally can't defend myself. So
Does it say you're incapacitated?
it does.
Yeah, it does.
It didn't even give me advantage on my attack.
Yeah,
Because I don't think you're
it's
supposed to even
auto-crit.
make an attack. I think it's just automatically crit damage.
I think so.
But you might have to hold Alt
Yep,
Or
it's shift.
or
Shift,
Shift. My bad. I want you to hold
No,
Alt instead.
incapacitating does not auto crit.
No?
Oh, it doesn't?
No,
What does it do?
paralyzed is
Well,
paralyzed is auto crit.
What's incapacitated?
Incapacitation prevents actions and reactions.
I don't know. I would,
Yeah.
as the DM, I'd be saying it's an auto crit because I'm literally laying there as you're about to ram your claws into my face. I'm fine taking it. We're good. I'll take the crit.
Trying to
No.
save you, Mike.
No, it's fine.
No, take the damage back. It was 28 points of damage.
Reverse all 28.
Yep. 'Cause I'm reading what its ability is, and it's not that.
Okay.
You're confused.
Oh yeah, because it's unconscious. That,
Unconscious was what I was thinking of.
Unconscious
Yeah.
and paralyzed. are the
Yeah.
odd
Yeah,
things.
not incapacitated. Sorry, my bad. Okay, I put my guy back to 6.
yeah, so
but you
can
still got
move,
hit.
You're just confused and fucked up.
You still got hit. So you'll just
For
take normal
14?
damage. I'm
You're
re-rolling.
gonna re-roll it. Okay. There you go.
Oh,
It's the same amount of
22.
damage.
I was gonna say you're pretty damn close to the state. Yeah.
Yeah, the first one wasn't very good. So yeah, the mandibles like cut into you. You guys see this giant creature.
I've been telling you the horror stories of my dreams
Yeah.
that this thing's
No
been.
one's believed you.
No
Yeah,
one's
they're like,
believed
"This-
me even once. Is like that's in the bushes. It's constantly chasing me. It's in my dreams. It's haunting me. And here it is.
Yeah.
Ah.
You're all delusional.
Is it something
Is
you
what
want to kill by
they flesh
yourself?
wound.
Like
Yeah.
a personal vendetta?
Yeah. Yeah, this
Yeah,
seems
we-
like
we-
a
we can
one-on-white
s-
fight.
We can stand back and cheer you
Yeah.
on. It'll probably go away once you're dead.
I'm like
The only
laying-
way to, the only way to beat your fears is to conquer.
I'm like limbs are limp as it's like got me in one hand. He's like ramming me with
Oh,
claws.
rip your head off.
Come on, Crow, you can do it.
So here's the
Kick his ass,
bigger
Crow.
the bigger picture of it.
That's cool looking.
Yeah, I thought that one turned out well from the AI thing.
Did you say what it was, or did you just say beetle creature with?
No, I said please make a Umber Hulk,
Oh wow.
you know, in a jungle setting. Well, fuck, now they're everywhere.
Oh shit!
Putting the
Baby Hulks! Oh my god! It had babies.
Who's putting the army down?
You still got
That
one
wasn't
girl.
supposed to happen. That was funny.
That was
Alright.
scary.
Come on,
She
my
brought
children,
Bob Kill. Oh,
feed. Feed, my children, feed.
Did somebody delete one?
Yeah, I was helping you.
Thanks.
Oh, that's
yeah,
funny.
So anyway, you guys hear this, and Crow's like, ah, and then he's not talking. He just seems to be standing in a stupor. But you see this thing is like, it's trying to grab him. And you see its rear feet, like legs, it's like digging, it's trying to drag him back underground. And then it's the creature's turn.
And back to the mummy.
Well, I think this is the end of the round, so let's see if I can reach you. Yes. Mari, you see this thing, oops, moves forward, and then you see it disappear, like it goes into the ground. It flies towards you. Right in front of you, you see the ground erupt. And this thing jumps out. And it tries. You must make a wisdom saving throw as you see the eyes flare up. As you hear this sound, and it's doubling up its fist, getting ready to try and punch you.
I fear no evil.
You do not, and he tries to punch you. I don't think I could ever hit you. Oh, I hit Wallerton, and he's better.
Yeah.
I fear nothing. You use
Holy
your...
light! I shine my
It-
holy sword in
Yeah,
his face.
it like
Yeah.
goes back from your flaming sword.
Yeah.
I
Like,
paralyzed it.
like Frankenstein.
We're back to the top of the order. That's where we'll pause for the night.
Down, dude. The Umber Hulk fight is here.
I'm in danger.
Yeah.
For the stream. Will Mike live or die next time?
Next time.
Probably die.
Probably, he's probably dead. The baby Umber Hulks come out to feed on the remains.
Yeah, that was weird.
That's funny. Too cool. All right, give me 1 sec. I will be right back.
Yeah, that's what Wallerton saw when he was running past. And Mari just ignored it.
Yeah.
Weird. The deafen controls sometimes don't work. I don't know why, but that's a thing that apparently happens. Anyways, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Do me a solid. If you haven't done so already, click the heart, the follow button at the bottom of the stream. If you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, the subscribe button's the best way to support the channel and help us get the name out there. We play Dungeons and Dragons on this channel every single Sunday night at 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And this was episode 11. So the 11th session. The backlog is completely on the YouTube channel. If you want to catch up and actually watch through as we play through the game, you can do so. The YouTube channel is youtube.com/@DadGamingOnline. I got to change the social down here and get that updated. But that's going to be it for me tonight. I'm going to be back again tomorrow. We're playing through Crisis Core, which is super fun. It's the Crisis Core remake, which is a lot of fun. YouTube, I love and appreciate you, but I gotta send you off because I don't have a way to like raid you out or anything like that. So you guys take care, YouTube. We'll see you next time. Okay, I love y'all. All right, Twitch, my main man over here, Twitch. Let's see here.